Okay, love loves. The first thing I'm going to be using is my rose oil. I like to just to put a couple, 3 drops on there and just blend everything in nice and even. This here helps with hydration, blemishes, scars, fine lines and wrinkles. Brings in that shine and it allows the foundation and concealer to sit really nicely. It absorbs very quickly. My next step that I'm doing here is I'm doing some spot concealing. I'm using the Tan LA Color Concealer and I wet my beauty blender and I just blend in all that concealer into all my imperfections. This here is also cream base. It goes on really matte so you can have a really nice even skin tone. Then I take my blending brush and I just continue to blend all that concealer in just to make sure everything is nice and even. Try to cover up as much as I possibly can. Next, I'm going to be using my Superstay foundation. This is in the color of 355. I'm going to use my blending brush and I'm going to dab on just a little bit and then I'm going to blend everything in. And I have to say, I absolutely love this foundation. I've been using this foundation for about 2 months now, and it absolutely goes on really nicely, covers up very, very nicely. It does have a bit of a yellow undertone, but overall, it's definitely a perfect, perfect shade for me. Just continue to blend, 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 blend. Okay, so moving on. Excuse me. I am going to be using the same foundation, Superstay foundation, but I'm using it in the 330, number 330, which is more of a lighter color um, foundation. I did try using this for my whole base foundation, but it was absolutely too light, so I decided to just use it for under eye highlight. And of course, I like to place all um, my highlight into my T-zone, blending everything in very, very nicely so everything can be really smooth and soft. I like to have that um, soft look to make it look like you're not even really wearing makeup, like you have this perfect skin. Okay, now I'm moving towards my banana powder, which is my favorite part in makeup. Using that setting powder really, really helps bring out all your work. Um, even if you have um, different color powders, I love this color here because it just seems to bring out um, that highlight and just your makeup just sits really, really nicely. I get so excited when I use banana powder. So then I'm going to continue to brush all of that off so everything can look really nice and even. Next, I'm using my setting powder. I'm sorry, scratch that. My setting spray, and this setting spray actually has a little bit of glitter to it. It's a little metallic. Um, I use my Maybelline palette for a little cheek highlight. Up next, I'm going to be using my the same concealer, but this is in a different. This is more of a yellowish tannish color. I like to place a little bit on my Upper lip and a little bit on my bottom lip, just to have a nice clean canvas, so when I apply my lipstick, everything will look really, really flawless. Using my beauty blender, dab off that concealer, a little bit of blending out. This also helps your lipstick or whatever gloss that you use last a little longer. It also helps to allow your lips to look a little bit more fuller and plumper. I'm going to be using my matte blue, sky blue. This is in MAC. This goes on really matte, but it goes on really kind of thick, um, dries up really fast. And I would actually recommend that you use some type of gloss to top it off. Just working around my lip line, allowing that to line up nicely so my lips can look more fuller, I suppose. This is absolutely a fabulous blue. The name should be Fabulous Blue. Using a flat brush, I'm just cleaning off the excess of anything that's not on the lip line. Now I'm just applying a little bit of the uh, blueberry eyeshadow in my Maybelline palette on the top, just to tone down the blueness a little bit. And next I'm just using a little bit of a shimmer from my Maybelline palette, just to put on my Cupid's bone and a little bit inside my lip. And there you have it, ladies. This is the blue for all the blue lovers. I love this look.